kidogo inaitwa seedling. Seedling. Seedling, seed ya mbegu. Seed means mbegu, okay? Ling, L-I-N-G, okay? And it is one word, eh? It's a compound word. So it's seedling. So young plant is called. So these are seedling. These are seedling because they are still young. Now, we have this plant. The way we planted this muluku here, you see they are very congested. They are together. When you try now to remove one here to go and plant somewhere else, it is called transplanting. This is what we call transplanting. For example, when I uproot, this is to uproot. When I uproot this and I plant somewhere else, this is called transplanting. Then there is another term called thinning. Thinning means what? You see they are very congested. If you want to create a space between them, ukitaka weke wapumue, ili wapumue, si unatoa zingine. That is what we call thinning. Thinning is T-H-I-N-N-I-N-G. This is it is what we call thinning. Thinning means to create a space between the young plant, because they need to breathe. So hii ndio inaitwa thinning. Again, when you plant this, for example, when you transplant, you take this and plant somewhere else, and this one die. Unaenda ipanda mali nyingine inakufa. Si itabidi you replace. This is what we what we call gapping. This is what we call gapping. For example, when you plant a seed here and that seed does not germinate. Germinate njo kuchomoka, kumea. If that seed does not germinate, you plant another one. You will replace that one with another one. Or when you plant a seedlings and that this seedling does not grow, so you need to replace by another one. It is what we call gapping. Gapping it is G-A-P-P-I-N-G. This is what we call gapping. And what again? They want us first to finish here, then we learn from plant to plant. Here we put water. Adding water to the soil, it is what we call watering. I hope you know that. Watering. And again, you need to add what you call manure. We have manure here. Manure. So you add to the soil to add fertility. And we have what you call fertilizer. The fertilizer is different from manure. Manure, you make manure out of what? Out of waste. For example, when you go to Burundian market, behind that market, all the waste from the market, they throw them away. Kama vile peels of bananas, peels of avocado, whatever. They take all that, you put in a container, then they get rotten. When they get rotten, you sprinkle water on it, they get rotten. When they get rotten, you can bring that one to add to the soil fertility. Au unaleta hiyo nini? The waste from animals, the waste from cows, the waste from this one, goat and so on. You come and add here, that is to add fertility to the soil. This is what we can learn here from here. Then we are going to continue outside. I hope you understand what is gapping. Okay. You understand what is thinning. You understand what is a seedling. Transplanting, germinating is to come out of the soil. Kama weka seed mbegu, alafu ina mea, kumea kwa Kiswahili. Mea.
Inaota.
Thinning nimesema is to create a space. To create a space between the young plant. Kama umepanda hivi sinaona zina nani? Hivi haziwezi.
Unaangalia mimi mnachelewa.
Mzuri. So you need to create a space between them. By either transplanting, you remove some, you plant them somewhere else, or you harvest. Unavuna zimoja unakula, or you start harvesting. So this is what we can learn from here. And I've said this. How do you call this again? Mnakumbuka? Mulukuia, and this is pigweed. But the common name for all this, it is called amaranthus. Amaranthus ndio mchicha tu in general. Sasa kuna aina nyingi za amaranthus. Sawa. Amaranthus, the spelling? You want to spell it? R N I A N A M A R A N T H U S. This that is the common name for all these. But we have different type. We have this pigweed. We have what we call black nightshade. We have what we call spiderweed, and so on. There are many. And again, another point here to remember: the unwanted now plant. The unwanted plant, the one that you did not plant, they are called weeds. Zile zenye hukupanda. Kama hapa weed ni gani? Sinaona hii. Hii ni weed, hii haukupanda. Haujapanda, hii ni ya kutoa. Na ile kuingoa ndio wanaita to approach. Au tena ndio wanasema weeding. Weeding ndio ile kutoa zile weeds, zile mimea yenye haujapanda mimea yenyewe. That is what you call weeding. So kuweed ni kutoa ile yenye haujapanda. Sijui kwa Kiswahili wanaita aje. Ni kupalilia. Kuweed ni kwenda kutoa magugu. Sindio hiyo? That is what you call to weed again. All those unwanted plants that you did not plant, they are called weed. Now let's move outside. Okra, that is English. O-K-R-A. Okra. That is English. O-K-R-A. This one. We have this pumpkin, as I said. We have this. I said this is what we call pigweed. This is pigweed. We have this. I hope you know this. This sunflower. Sunflower. What else? We have that one. Sombe. How do you call it?
Tayarisha ingia.
How do you call that one? Cassava. Cassava. Na majani yake it's called cassava leaves. Hili mnaita sombe. Hii ndio ile nilikuwa naita black nightshade. This is black nightshade. Black nightshade. This one. Which one again? We have which one again?
Hebu dani kispesi kidogo hapo.
This is what we call black nightshade. This one it is still the same pigweed. We have that one. It is called